Okay, third video. Uh, right. So as I was saying, um, so I'm trying to shift it back. And so previously, my identity was based around being unique, right? So when I was basically my 10th or ninth, it was all about if I'm unique, then I'm good, right? Because that's what I was brainwashed with, and it's not a bad thing at all. I mean, it's good to be unique, right? Because you are given more opportunities that way. When you stand out, you are given more opportunities. Like, it's a pretty obvious thing. Uh, so practically, it's not bad. For me, it was bad because once that was breaking, I had to forge a new ego identity, which I forced in an unhealthy manner because I was a kid at that point. I didn't have any life experience whatsoever. So I couldn't differentiate between what's a good advice and what's the bad advice. So basically I took advice from whatever life was throwing at me, that okay, something bad is happening to me, that's because I'm doing something bad. So I'll just change what I'm doing. Which is stupid. That's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to filter it out. You're supposed to figure out whether or not what happened was just a coincidence or it's because of a pattern that you are going through. And so now uh, I suddenly have a shift once again to a third ego identity, which I'm consciously building. Right? This is weird. This isn't something that's supposed to happen, but yeah. So I have to do this because if I want to thrive, then this is the only way forward. And so this one is built all about, so all around, like very kind of stoic principles, unintentionally, by the way. Like, this isn't because I took inspiration from, maybe it's because I've been reading through all of that, so that I can not self-destruct as a person does. So it's like all ingrained in me at this point, but it is unintentionally based on like very stoic principles and somehow Buddhist principles as well. But these are all like just things which I'm going to use for like practicality, right? So that what really life is like is somehow in tune with my ego identity, right? Yeah. uh, so because now I'm able to like trace back all the things which happened to me psychologically in different phases of my life, I know what will actually practically work suddenly, right? So these bad events that happen to me or different difficulties I have to face, now they don't mean anything to me. they're not like then they're not as painful anymore. They're just, oh, okay, I lost this match, I'll have to work harder for the next one, no big deal. Or okay, I lost this match, it didn't even matter that much, I wasn't doing it for the result, something like that. Because at this point all I'm doing is just doing things for the sake of doing things, and not even the things themselves, no, just the concept of doing things. Because the more I'll do, the better I'll get at the action of doing itself, and the better I get at that, more is the probability that I'll actually be able to do something meaningful when the opportunity does arise. So my whole identity is based on that now, that I'll do things as two things. First, an act of defiance, that I won't be just complacent and then accept my place in this world, that oh, I'm a very miserable person. No, that's bullshit, I'm not going to do that. And second, I'm doing it as practice. So even if something is meaningless, I'll still do it because, well, it's practice for me. And in this way, I have somehow transformed how I'm working, and it's a very healthy transformation, I think. Okay, it's unhealthy on my body because I'm like working constantly now, but I'll get used to it. I'll figure that out as well, that how do you have proper work rest patterns. So I'll figure it all out. That's the main thing, that now I'm at a suitable position for me, and I can pretty much do it all, I think so. Like, I expect that I will be able to. uh, of course it may or may not happen. Like, I might go back on my word because something happens and then I can't sustain it. But yeah, let's see how it turns out.